Sophia was a young girl blessed with beauty, grace, and good behavior. Born into a home where both parents were strong and respected members of their church, she was raised with discipline, humility, and faith. In the village, everyone admired her. She greeted elders warmly, carried herself with dignity, and helped her parents with chores without complaint. Whenever Sophia passed through the market or the village square, mothers would point her out to their daughters and say, "Why can't you be like Sophia?" She was the kind of girl who seemed destined for a bright future. One holiday season, Julius, a handsome university student, came from the city to stay with his uncle in the village. Julius was different from the boy Sophia had grown up around. He was calm, neatly dressed, and spoke with confidence. One afternoon, while Sophia was fetching water at the village square, Julius noticed her. Her beauty struck him instantly. Gathering courage, he approached her. "Hello, beautiful girl, my name is Julius. I'd like for us to be friends," he said with a smile. At first, Sophia refused. She was cautious, as her parents had warned her to be careful with strangers, especially young men. But Julius was persistent, and over the following days she noticed he was respectful, gentle, and unlike the rowdy village boys. Gradually, she softened. Their friendship grew quickly. They began to see each other daily, sharing stories and laughter. One evening, under the shade of a mango tree, Julius leaned closer and kissed Sophia. It was her first kiss. It was sweet, confusing, and unforgettable. The next evening, when Sophia went to fetch water from the school compound well, she found Julius waiting. The school grounds were empty and quiet. He led her into a classroom, where they talked for a long time. But that evening, their conversation led to something more, something Sophia wasn't ready for. They did it. What happened there was painful, frightening, and marked the beginning of a change she could not undo. 2 weeks later, Julius prepared to return to the city. Before leaving, he promised Sophia that he would write her letters and come back to visit. She believed him, but the letters never came, and Julius never returned. 2 months later, Sophia began to feel unwell. She was feverish and her parents grew worried. When they questioned her, she insisted it was only her monthly flu. But soon, the truth came out: Sophia was pregnant. Her world crumbled after she found out she was pregnant. Her parents were heartbroken, and they paid an elderly woman to come and get rid of it. One morning, as she lay in bed, Sophia awoke to find an old woman sitting silently beside her. The woman's eyes were sharp, and her voice calm but strange. "My daughter," she said, "I will be back in few minutes. Let me get the remaining items before we proceed." Sophia, confused and frightened, asked, "Proceed with what?" The old woman smiled faintly and replied, "You will understand soon. Do not eat or drink anything until I return." With that, the old woman stepped out. But fear overwhelmed Sophia. She knew what the woman was about to do, and she didn't wait for that to happen. Gathering her strength, she slipped quietly out of the house and ran. She ran through the village paths, her heart pounding, until she reached the road leading to the city, where Julius was studying. Just as her legs began to fail her, she saw a man with a tricycle approaching. Moved by pity, the man stopped and offered her a ride. Sophia climbed in, not knowing where the road would take her, only certain of one thing: her life would never be the same again. Thanks for watching. As we wait for part 2, please remember to follow, like and share to others.